Good morning, music friends. So good to see you. So happy you can join me today. By the way, grab your homemade shaker and be ready to play. I've got mine right here, and I put some different stuff in it today. I put some little pasta pieces. Take a look. These cool little curly pasta. Gives it a little bit different sound. Little deeper sound today on the shaker. So have that ready so we can sing, and let's have our instruments. Ready? 1, 2, here we go. Hello, hello, hello. I'm very glad to say hello, hello, hello. It's music time today. Do it again. Ready? 2, 3. Hello, hello, hello. I'm very glad to say hello, hello, hello. It's music time today. Hello, boys and girls. Ready? Hello, everybody. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's make music. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, my friends. Hello, everybody. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's make music. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, my friends. Hello, boys and girls. Hello, boys and girls. Hello, boys and girls. So good to see you today. Welcome, music friends. By the way, what's the name of the instrument that Mr. Benson was playing to you this morning? Can anyone tell me what this is called? It has a double reed. It has lots of keys and holes. It is called the oboe, and it is a member of the woodwind family. However, this is not an instrument that we normally start with in 6th grade band. Since oboe is more challenging than many other woodwinds, most oboists start by playing flute, clarinet, or saxophone for a year or two, and then if they're really, really good at it, they could switch to the oboe. Oboe is a more difficult instrument to play, therefore not usually played as a beginning band instrument in 6th grade. So it's something to keep an eye on. It's something to think about down the road, but you should play something else for a year or two before you attempt the oboe. So that's the oboe. Okay, next, it's time for our mystery melody. So today, I want you to see if you can guess the mystery melody. We've got a special guest here. My son Samuel and I will be playing this mystery melody on the piano. So here it is. Do you know what it is? If you have a guess, keep it in your mind. We'll talk about it a little bit later. I will give you the answer later in the lesson. All right, fifth grade music friends, it's time for our piano lesson. So, we're gonna learn some notes with our old friend Mozart Mouse. Take a look at this first one in the treble clef. We know this. This is letter C. And on the keyboard, it's right here, just to the left of two black keys. By the way, if you don't have a piano or keyboard in your home, you can download the Piano Keys practice sheet, which is right here. I have that available for you on the Smithridge music page. And if for some reason you cannot access that, you can still use your air fingers and pretend you have a piano there. So, that's the letter C. Here is a letter D. And we're gonna play it with two pointers today. It's right there in between the two black keys. Letter D. Next we have the letter E. This is E in the treble clef. Sounds like this. I'm playing it with 3 tall man. Letter E. Our fourth note today is F. This is an F in the treble clef staff. Here it is on the piano keyboard. To the left of the 3 black keys. Do you see where I'm wiggling my ring man? There's the F. And then we have the G. This is the second line in the treble clef staff. We use our 5 pinky to play the G in our right hand. Now, take a look. We have moved into a different clef. This is F clef, otherwise known as bass clef, and this is a bass clef C. Second space C. So, since it is bass clef, we will use our left hand. Take a look at Mr. Benson's left hand, and we're going to use 5 pinky for that C, because 2 black keys, the C is located just to the left. That is a letter C, bass clef. This one, just up from C, it's a D. Third line, bass clef staff. So, our hand's still in the same position. Now we use 4 ring man. Remember, D is between the 2 black keys. There's your D. Next, if you guessed E, you guessed correctly. Third space, we'll use our tall man to play the E in the left hand. There it is. So there's bass clef E. Here is bass clef F. We're going to use 2 pointer to play the bass clef F. It's right here to the left of the 3 black keys. There's bass clef F. There's bass clef G. Top space in the bass clef staff, or F clef staff. We'll use 1 thumbkin to play the G. And it sounds like that. And we're back to the beginning. So those are the notes that we have for today's lesson. Now, let's talk about our hand position. Of course, we know 1 thumbkin, 2 pointer, 3 tall man, 4 ring man, 5 pinky. Now let's talk about some of these symbols in the piece, in the music. First, gaze your eyes upon the time signatures. Now there's a time signature in each clef. They do that in piano music. The top 4 means there's 4 beats in the measure. The bottom 4 means that the quarter note gets 1 beat. Next, we have the treble clef, or the G clef, and that's where our right hand plays. You notice that our right hand is resting for the first 4 measures. We also have the bass clef, or the F clef, and that's our left hand. So our left hand is playing for the first 4 measures, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then our bass clef, our left hand, is resting while our right hand takes over for the last 4. I also want to talk to you about something new today. Take a look at this symbol right here. I'll grab my pencil to show you. You see this curved line that comes to a point and then it curves up again? This is connecting the bass clef with the treble clef. And when you have this symbol here, these two become one. They basically function as one staff that you're playing both hands in. This is called the grand staff. So when you have bass clef and treble clef together with this symbol that pulls them together, the two of them combined, all this music, that's called the grand staff. And that's the music that you would read when you're playing piano, the grand staff. Let's look at our dynamic. MF, mezzo forte, which means moderately loud. Is it as loud as forte? No. It's just a little bit softer than forte. We also have some other musical symbols in here. Take a look. We've got the half rest. We have the half note. We have the whole rest. We have the bar lines that divide the measures into 4 beats each. We have these curved lines. These curved lines over the notes, these are called slurs. See the curved? What that means, music friends, is that you're going to play these notes very smoothly. You're going to play them with connection. Listen. It's almost like honey. They're very smooth and they just, one runs into the next one, runs into the next one. If I took that slur away, if that slur was not there, that same passage of music would sound like this. You hear how the notes were more separated that time. That means that's how you would normally play the music without a slur. But when you put the slur in there, that tells you to give it more connection, to give the notes more smoothness. And so there you have the slur. All right, let's complete steps 1 through 5. First, we're going to count and clap Mr. Moon. That's the name of this song. So we're going to count and clap these notes. I will point to them, and as I touch the paper, that's when you clap. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there is no repeat there. Okay? So, next step, we're going to point to the notes and rests and count aloud evenly. So now you do this with me. Here we go. And sing it. That always helps you. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do your best to sing the notes. That really helps you with the ear training. Next, we're going to say the fingers aloud while playing them in the air. I will give a slight pause because I have to switch my hand right here. So, here we go. We'll put our hands up in the air and say the finger numbers that are given here under the notes or above the notes for the right hand. We'll go slow. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 3, 3, 1, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did you notice where I switched my hand? If you're pointing right here, you are correct. This is where you switch from left hand to right hand. Okay, left hand ends right there because that's bass clef. Right hand begins right here. So you have to switch your hands right there. Now, let's do that with the piano. That may be a good spot in the video to back up and do that again with me, just to practice that. But for now in the video, I'm going to move on to the next step, which is playing and saying the finger numbers. Just what we did, but now we're in position on the piano or keyboard or the piano keys practice sheet. So if you're on the piano keys practice sheet, let's just show you where our fingers should be. That's where your pinky is. You see where the 2 black keys, your C is going to go right there. Put the other fingers right there. That's your left hand. Your right hand is going to go thumb on the C above. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 on the F, 5 on the G. It's a little bit harder with the paper. See if I can come over it. Here, I'm gonna move this. This is better. This is more like the piano. You should have your sheet on a tabletop or something like that you can work on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. And then left hand, C, D, E, F, G. Okay? So that's the sheet. All right, now let's play the whole thing with our finger numbers. We start with our left hand. 1, 2, ready, and go. 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good job. Again, this is a section to go back and do again. Practice that a few times. Now let's go on to step 5, which is play and say the note names. Ready? 1, 2, ready, and go. G, E, G, E, C, D, E, F, G. Rest. C, E, C, E, G, F, E, D, C. Now let's sing it. 1, 2, ready, go. I am wishing for a special tune. Can you help me write it, Mr. Moon? And music friends, there you have this week's piano lesson. Okay, music friends, so now it's time to identify today's mystery melody. What was your guess? If you guessed Puff the Magic Dragon, you are correct. Let me sing the words to you, and this is a good time to grab your homemade shaker if you have it. So, pause the video, grab it, or you can clap. I'm going to teach you a little rhythmic motive to go with it. It goes like this. Puff the Magic Dragon. Again, with our shaker, same thing, ready and go. Puff the Magic Dragon. Okay, now here's the whole chorus of the song. I'll teach you the words. It goes like this. Puff the Magic magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. And there you have it. Music friends, what did we do today? Well, we warmed up our voices. We identified the oboe, which is a double reed instrument. It is a member of the woodwind family because it has holes and keys and it's played with a reed. We heard a mystery melody on the piano. We identified some piano notes. And we were musicians by playing piano in the air, on the sheet, or on the keyboard itself. And we discovered the mystery melody today, which is Puff the Magic Dragon. And we played the opening rhythm of that. Music friends, it was so nice to have you today. Stay safe, keep washing those hands, be good to your parents. Music friends, I miss you all. Keep watching these videos. We'll see you next time. In the meantime, goodbye everybody. Yes indeed, yes indeed, yes indeed. Let's make music, yes indeed, yes indeed, my friends. Goodbye, boys and girls. We'll see you next time. Bye, music friends.